Welcome guys to another video. Ethan Duplessis here, and today in this video I'm going to take you through 5 tips for new lifters. Advice I can give new lifters, whether you are a novice or a beginner. This video is for you. Whether you've never lifted weights, you haven't even developed muscle, this video is for you. Or maybe you're a beginner, you've been lifting for about 6 months, but you haven't really gotten the results that you have been expecting. This video is for you. So let's roll the intro and I'll see you in the clip. Tip number 1, guys, is to do your own research. Don't leave this to anybody and don't skip this part. Do your own basic research. Don't just come to the gym, or don't just decide, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym and start lifting weights. Do a bit of research. Look at why we perform certain exercises. Look at the macronutrients. Look at the protein. Look at how your body develops muscle, how muscle is formed or what muscle is made out of. Do those basic things so that you can be well informed when you do go to the gym. I have found that young lifters, because they have not taken the time to do their own research, they just take things from anybody, advice from anybody, and because they don't know basic information, they'll take bad advice. So guys, I charge you to do some basic research. This is going to help you in the long run, and it's going to protect you from bad advice, which I hope I'm not giving you. Number 2 is to focus just on basic movements. Basic movements like bar curls or a dumbbell curl or even push-ups. Focus on basic movements, basic exercises, just to get you started, just to get you familiar. Leave the complex dynamic movements. That can come later and that can come when you progress. So focus on basic movements to familiarize yourself with certain exercises. Number 3, guys, is to train with other people. I have found too many young lifters, novice or beginners, training on their own, have not seen any results, but they are on their own. Grab people, ask advice, connect with different people. I personally look at people that is much better than me, much advanced than me in their training, and I'll ask them advice or I'll train with them. And I found that has enhanced not only my knowledge, but that has also enhanced my motivation. When I'm having a bad day or where I'm not feeling I'm getting the results that I expected, training with other people can keep you motivated, can keep you going. If you're an introvert, I know this might be of a challenge. Maybe grab your friends, close friends, grab them to join. Tip number 4 is to train light and to train slow. Guys, you want to start out light. I've seen too many young lifters come into the gym, throw on 40 kgs and curl that, using way too much momentum, using way too much of this. That's not going to get you muscle. You want to start off light. Start off with a 15 kg. If you're a new lifter, start off with a 10 kg. Make sure your posture is nice and straight, shoulder blades back, and you just want to go light. When I started out, and I still do this now in my trainings, I explode and I slow the negative down, and that way you're able to incorporate different muscle fibers, different type muscle fibers. This is going to help you with technique. This is going to help you familiarize yourself with the movement, but also master your technique. The heavier you go, the more technique you need. But when you can go light, you're able to adjust your technique. You're able to work on and practice and master your technique so that you can get better. Going light will also ensure that you can maximize peak contraction. What a contraction is just when the muscles are squeezed or where the fibers are being stretched, and so that basically means squeeze the dam out of that bicep. Squeeze it as hard as you can, and then you want to slow down that negative. Tip number 5, guys, is compound exercises. You want to focus as a new lifter, as a novice or beginner, on compound exercises. You are able to recruit more muscle groups. You are able to move more weight, and it's just efficient. It helps body stabilization, and compound exercises helps you with other exercises. So for me personally, I like to incorporate them as much as possible. I'm able to work more muscle, I'm able to work more muscle groups, and I'm able just to get a much intense workout. I see too many lifters doing single arm curls and there is no meat on their arms. You want to focus on bar curls, you want to focus on squats, or a variation of a squat, or maybe a supplication of a squat, depending on how good your knees are, your ankles are. But you want to incorporate compound exercises. They recruit much more muscle, they're efficient, they save time, and also you're able to incorporate more body stabilization. That's going to help you with other exercises. Compound exercises include squats, include dips, include push-ups, pull-ups, and bar curls, and a bench. So there you have it, guys. 5 tips for new lifters, whether you are a novice, never touched, lifted a weight, or a beginner. You've been training for about 6 months plus, but you just haven't been seeing the results. Maybe you have overlooked these tips. Incorporate them, let them change the way you think, and let them kind of change your mindset around them. Give them a go, put them into practice, and let's stay massive. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this video useful or informative, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please write a comment, maybe on a video, maybe advice, and maybe a suggestion. That would be much appreciated. But guys, you know what to do. Stay massive. To stretch and why we do certain movements. Tip number one, mechanics of your muscle groups.